Good day and a pleasant welcome to you guys, folks. Once again, I'm Shadrach K. Sapper. Today, we're going to be talking about resizing the row and that of the column in Excel. The last lesson, we talked about adding sheet, renaming, and deleting of sheet as well. So today, we're going to be talking about resizing row and column in Excel. So in order to know that, here is it. So as per our product here, this product didn't fit in this area. So in order to resize it, I bring my mouse pointer and change here. So I will better zoom it so you can see that. So you see here, in order to resize it, I will click and drag it. You find out that the product spelling have stand out. So that's what we refer to as resizing. In order to resize, because at time when you tap, the rating will go in the cell, it will lose in the cell. In order to resize it, for it to come out, you have to click in between the alphabet, the liner in between the alphabet, and click and drag in. That is one. So that's what we refer to as resizing of column. So if you don't know how to resize column or rows in Excel, that's how to resize in Excel. Okay, now we come back to the next lesson. We come to the next lesson called data or validate cell data. In data validation, we call it data validation in Excel. When you create a worksheet, let me zoom this so we can read this better. When you create a worksheet that will be used by others, it is important to make sure they can only enter validate data validation feature to make rules and restriction type of a data validation that others can enter into the cell. So data validation is all about setting rules. What you want to happen in your sheet. So I want to go through the example of data validation. We got various rules. So when you go to the setting, on the allows select option, the whole number restriction colon except only whole number. We get decimal, we get this, we get delete. So we're going to go straight to the practical. So if I come to Excel here, so I have this number. So I'm going to take new sheet. I just want to take new sheet for us to see what's happening. So I will click on the plus sign as I show you in the first video. Click on the plus sign for new sheet. So when I click here, new sheet appear right here. So in this new sheet, I'm going to press Ctrl A 2 times. Hold the Control key and press A 2 times to highlight all the cell. Ctrl A. You highlight all of the cell. Then the data validation, we'll go to data on the taskbar. You go to data on the taskbar. If you can't see it, but on the taskbar, where you get home, insert, layout, formula, you click on data on the taskbar. And then on data tools, you see data validation. You open data validation, you see data validation here. You click on data validation. When you click on the data validation, we got setting. In the setting, they say what allow any value, which means anything can enter the cell. Anything can enter this cell. So I don't want for anything to enter the cell. I want to restrict it. I take whole number. Only whole number should enter my cells. So they ask me the whole number. It should be between. You get between, not between, equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or less than, equal to, less than or equal to. But I will take between. So it should be between the minimum, which means the lowest number, it should be between at least 5 and the highest number should be 10. So it means that any number in between 5 to 10 can enter my cell, but a number that is ranging from 1 to 4 cannot enter my cell. Number that is ranging from 11 going downward cannot enter my cell. That's how I set it. So I click on that. So if I finish, I'm going to set our input message, like our input message, no. That's the title. What's the message? Ask me. So that's my input message. So I'm going to give an error sign. So the error sign, we got stop, we got warning, we got information. This is the warning sign. This is the information sign, but I'll better take the stop sign. Take stop. I'm not forced to put title and error message here again. So what I do, I click on OK. It's done. So if I click in my cell like this, if I pull 1, let's try 1. Let me zoom it and try to put 1, you see. So if I put 1, you gotta restrict myself to not take 1. If I put take 1 and then I like click in different place, what happened? It tell me this value does not match the data validation restriction defined for this cell. So it not match it, I cancel and remove. So if I put 5, let me put 5 and see. 5 will accept. If I put 6, it will accept. If I put 7, it will accept. If I put 8, it will accept. If I put 9, it will accept. If I put 10, it will accept. But what if I put 11? It will not stay accept. So this is what we refer to as data validation, to restrict your cell on what to accept. To restrict your cell on what to accept. So if you don't know what is data validation in Excel, this is data validation in Excel. You restrict your page on what to accept. Okay, so if I want to remove it, how to remove the data validation if I don't need it anymore? So if I don't need it anymore, I'll highlight Control A. I press Control A 2 times. Go to my data tools up here from home, inside layout, format. You come to data tools. You open the data validation. You see data validation. You open it. Once you open data validation, you come to setting. You see apply this to all. Apply these changes to all other cells. You click on clear all. Once you click on clear all, you click on OK, and that is fine. So I can put 1, it will accept. I can put 2, it will accept. So that's what we refer to as data validation in Excel. So if you don't know what is data validation in Excel, that is data validation in Excel as well. So I'm going to delete this sheet. They're asking me what I should delete it permanently. I say yes. So I'm going to delete it. I remove it. Okay, so let's get back to the next lesson. Creating a resumable list. Creating a resumable list. How can I create a resumable list? What is a resumable list? For lists that you use often, you can create a resumable list. You do not have to create a custom list. So how to create a resumable list? So the first step, when you look at the first step here, the steps say 1, select the cell within the list that you want to resume. 2, click on option. Click on option, select the advanced, scroll down and click on general section, select edit custom list. So when you click on file, when you click on file, you come down to option. Once the option open, you come down here to advanced. You're looking for this spelling advanced. Once you click on advanced, in this empty box here, you're looking for the general setting called edit custom list. When you click on the edit custom list 4, it will bring you right here. Okay, so I'll come back here again to show you the practical. So I'm going to take a new sheet. I click on my plus sign, take new sheet. So when I take new sheet, I click on file. Once I click on file, you come to our option. When you click on option, you're going to open. Once it open, you click on advanced. There is the advanced. You're telling you about, you click on the advanced. Once you click on the advanced, in here you are looking for edit custom list. You scroll down, scroll all the way down, keep going down, go down, go down, go down. Here's the edit custom list, or refer to our edit custom list. So you click on edit custom list, it will take you to this mini bars here. So every time, sometimes you see people tap Monday and then they autofill it to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in Excel. It's not a wish. It's just a simple thing that you can create on your own. So if you see here, there's a secret behind the January all the way to December, the autofill. There's a secret behind the autofill we refer to as what edit custom list. So if you want to create your own list, you can come in here and create your own list. You add it, you input it, and then you're going to be in Excel. So for a typical example, I'm going to show you an example of how the edit custom list can work. So I'll close this, and then when I close it, I'm going to zoom it. So this edit custom list, I'm going to tell Monday, Monday, Monday. So when I tap Monday, there's a Monday. I want to tell from Monday to Sunday. So I'll come right here and autofill, left click and hold the mouse and keep dragging. You see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that Sunday. So automatically every one of them appear. So this is what we refer to as what resumable list. This is the resumable list in Excel. So a resume every other thing that you place there. So we just show you the step to create this resumable list in Excel. So if you find it important to you, follow the lesson and do that on your computer as well. So that's the secret behind it. That's the secret. So we'll get to the last lesson for today, which is the last lesson for today is to create. The last lesson for today is to create a formula that refers to a value in another cell. So we're going to do small calculation in Excel today. That's what it means. We're going to do a little bit of calculation in Excel today. So we'll get to the practical. I take new sheet. Here I'm going to type something like ITEMS, items. That's what I'm setting. So I'm going to type MONDA, well, Monday. So I'm setting. So I'm going to zoom it so you can see that. So I'm setting MOUSE mouse. I'm setting RAM RAM. I'm setting ROM ROM. So I'm going to find a total TOTAL. Total. So the mask is sold for $10. It's sold for $10. This is sold for $20. Shift. This is sold for $20. This is sold for $30. And this is sold for $30. Okay. So I'm going to open another space. Right click, I come to Insight, open another space. This is for QTY, the quantity. So okay. So in order to put a currency, some will highlight and come to Home and go to the currency and put in the currency. So I come here, this is 100 pieces, 1000 pieces. This is 200, this is 300. So in order to know the total amount for this, I will click on this and then I type equal SUM, parenthesis, open shift and 9 to open parenthesis. The quantity is 1000. I click on the 1000. Then I times it, shift and 8 for times sign. I put the times. I click on the $10. So this is the formula, times $10, and then I press enter on the keyboard. So this is the total money for the 1000 pieces of mouse. So I come to the RAM, 200 pieces. So it's equal SUM, shift and 9 for parenthesis, the 200 pieces times the $20. You press enter. That's going to give you 4,000. So equal SUM, shift 9 for parenthesis, open the 300 pieces, you click on it, shift 8 for times, and you click on the $30. It's going to give you 9,000. So that's how you found a simple total in Excel. So that's what we're going to draw down the curtain of today's presentation when it comes to the lesson. We go back. So that's end the lesson for today. And in the next video, we're going to be doing this project in the next video. I got 10 projects to do for you in the next video. So please get your computer ready with your Excel, everything. We're going to be doing weekly reports, Monday reports, sale reports. So if you have any comment, please put it in the comment sections and let's move away. Thank you guys.